right, guys, we're back with Frank in Yakima, Washington, and Gooby. How you been, Frank?
I'm all right. It's been kind of rough, the rain and all that, you know.
So before the video, you mentioned that you were staying in an alley last night, and it rained all night, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
How did you stay?
It's dry.
Dry, yeah.
With some plastics that they covered hot tubs and stuff with over here. Just put that over here and make a little hut, some little hutch. Stay in there. So kind of set something up so, but you still get wet, but just not as wet.
How old are you again?
I'm 32 or 42.
42.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned you had children, and you were from Grandview.
Yeah.
That's right. Have you been able to keep in contact with your children?
Not really. No, I haven't.
No.
For the last couple of years. I talked to them a couple of years ago. But I was in treatment and I talked to them. And yeah, but my son, he's in college right now. He was going to UW for the whole COVID thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, doing pretty good for himself.
So for people that haven't seen your first interview, where did you get Gooby from?
Oh, I got him from it was my ex-girlfriend, but she passed away a couple months ago. But I got him from her. Had him for like 4 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So when you met her, did she already have Gooby?
No. She had her other dog, Chili, and then she had puppies, and this is one of the puppies.
One of the puppies, huh?
Yeah.
And he listens to you really well.
Yeah, he's been out here for a while. Oh, yeah.
So who did you sleep with last night?
I just stay by myself.
By yourself?
With him, me and him usually.
Is that plastic thing over there, is that yours?
Yeah.
Is that what you used to stay dry last night?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering whose that was. Do you know that person that's laying on the other side of the street?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Do you usually hang out with them or?
That's Amber. Yeah, she's.
Amber?
Yeah.
I wonder if I know her. I probably do. Dang, man. And what kind of things have you been through since the last time we spoke?
Oh, all kinds of stuff. I got a couple fights with some people. People tried to jump me and stuff like that. I don't know. It's always something, you know. People always say, "Oh, I feel like you're disrespecting them, or you stole their stuff, or something." Just a couple, you know.
So what were the fights over? If you could go more in detail.
It was basically over dope, man, and people was feeling like you're taking their business or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so you sell here and there?
Not really. I mean, I'll help some people out. But,
And you used to do heroin,
yeah,
but not anymore.
Not
correct?
anymore. Yeah, I haven't.
Okay, but now you're on the blues, was it, or meth?
Blues and meth.
Blues and meth. Have you, from the last time we spoke, have you brought it down the amount that you're doing, or?
Yeah, probably.
Have you scaled it back?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Kinda,
Are you? What's your goal? Are you trying to wean yourself off, or?
Yeah, just so I can get into another methadone program and try to just get a place to stay. But
how many blues are you currently doing right now?
I don't know, like 10 a day.
10 a day?
Yeah.
How much are they costing right now?
And some people you get them for $3, but some people it's $5. You know, just.
For sure.
Yeah, they're hit pretty hard. Everybody pretty started doing blues because I guess they're pretty cheap and they're pretty addictive, you know.
Yeah. Does it seem like there's more and more people doing blues out here?
Yeah, a lot of people, even like business people and stuff like that. You see, they'll come through the neighborhood and stop and ask people to hook them up. All kinds of different people.
It's not just the homeless, right?
No.
Yeah.
It's everybody. Pretty much everybody. People they hide it, but they're doing it.
They're doing it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's what I've noticed. I've spoken to different people, and it seems like a lot more than you would think are doing blues that aren't just homeless, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty interesting for sure. What message do you have for the youth about homelessness?
Well, first of all, I'd say you need to stay on track and get your education so you can get a good job, so then you can line up everything for the future. Because if not, man, it's gonna be a lot of repetitive days, and you're gonna be worried about if it's gonna be cold, if it's gonna rain. You know, if you don't have a place to stay for the night. You know, maybe what you're gonna eat for the day. You know, I think I just say basically listen to what your parents tell you, even though it's like a cliche. You know, and stay away from the drugs, because it's for sure gonna land you out. You know, in a dead end road. You don't go nowhere. It just goes around jail, prison, and then out here. You know.
Hey Frank, the last time we spoke, I'm just now recalling. You said you were sleeping in an abandoned car, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to that car?
Oh, it got towed. They towed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they tow away stuff that you had in there that was yours?
Yeah.
Dang. What was like the most important thing that you had in there?
So we had some, just I don't know. We had our phones and like some of our paperwork. Some my girlfriend's paperwork and shit for her. She's a Native American. Some of her tribal paperwork and her Social Security stuff. But
So you just showed up and the car was gone, huh?
yeah.
Dang. That sucks. Where was that car located anyway?
Over by Kiwanis Park on the other side.
Oh, okay, like the skate park over there.
Yeah,
Down there?
yeah, but
By
down.
the end over there.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Dang, man. And so since then you've been having to tough it out in the streets,
yeah.
like at night. But why don't you stay at the mission?
And I don't know. There's a lot of people there. First, it's crowded, but then they're on some power trip, you know, and tripping out. They're always, oh, you're doing drugs, you're doing this, you're doing that. I don't know. I just don't like the people that are there too. I never liked it.
So I've seen you a couple times right here by La Morenita, which is a bakery.
Yeah.
And you mentioned to me one of the times I've spoken to you off camera that you like coming here because the people are a little bit more generous, right, with giving bread and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you're not the first person that tells me that. You're actually the second person that I recall saying that they like going to a bakery because Hispanic people seem to be more giving. Do you agree with that?
Oh, that's a fact. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the other guy told me too.
And say my people, like when we need help, they help us out the best they can. You know.
Yeah.
They're not always in the best position to give us money and stuff, but they'll give you food and help you out with something to drink and stuff like that. So yeah, I really got to say, without those people, probably would be a lot harder. You know.
For sure. How much do you usually get more bread or money or?
It just depends. It just depends on the day. Sometimes people get paid and they help you out with a couple bucks. And they'll buy you something to eat too. So yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like right before we did the interview, it seemed like a guy brought you something, right?
Yeah. This gentleman just walked up. He gave me some juice and a couple bags of chips.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool to see that. You know, some people they do care. You know.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to break that barrier, bro. Because I feel like there's certain people that if a homeless person tries talking to them, they won't even look their way. You know.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's right, because all we need is one thing could happen and we'll be homeless too. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
All right, bro. What message do you have for your family or friends if they end up seeing this video?
I just want my kids to know that I love them and hope they're doing good, and I miss them, and tell everybody that I love them and I'm thinking about them, and let them know I'm safe.
Would you be okay with doing another follow-up interview in the future?
Sure. Yeah.
And would you be okay with me posting this on my YouTube channel?
Yeah. That's right.
Sweet. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.